Hey everybody, it's me Marquita. Petty time. Okay, I was just watching the Bulwark, and they were looking at an interview that Marco Rubio, and that I only got to that part, but I think Lindsey Graham was also in that clip. I just haven't got to the Lindsey Graham part of the interview. Anyhow, so little Marco said about that one guy that they illegally arrested him because he was protesting. Not at that particular time, he protested, and then him and his wife, his pregnant wife, was coming home, not from protesting, but they were just coming home from work. I don't know where they was coming from, but they were coming home, but it wasn't from protesting. And so when they got home, that's when ICE, and I'm thinking the police, don't quote me, but I know ICE was there, and they were like, you were protesting and like all this, and we're gonna deport you. And his wife, which is 8 months pregnant, was like, because they was like, you're illegal, and he's like, nope, I have a green card. And then they said, well, your green card just got revoked. First of all, you, ICE, cannot revoke his green card on just at the spur of the moment. Second, what did he do that would have gotten his green card revoked? Because when he did it, and right now, March the 16th, 2025, yeah, I know, face of 45, face of 47, vice 47, and mini 47. I know that they say verbally in so many words that there's no more free speech, but legally there's still free speech. So he didn't cause any ruckus. There was no damage. He voiced his opinion. He has that right as a naturalized citizen, like Elon is a naturalized citizen. So if that man ain't allowed to say what he want to say, then Elon's not allowed to say what he wants to say. Because they are here both on green card visas. Only he was finishing up school, married to a U.S. citizen. His wife is pregnant. His wife was like, I'll go get his green card. And you know what they said to her? Do you know what they told his 8-month pregnant wife? They told her, if you go get the green card, you will also be deported. What did she do? What did she do to be deported? She was going to go get his legal green card? That was the big crime, to prove that her husband, the father of her unborn child, is one, not here illegally. He has a green card. And two, y'all were arresting him not while he was protesting. Y'all waited till he was coming home. So Y'all didn't even arrest him one on campus while he was protesting, even though it is legal. It is, you have the right to free speech. I know Trump. You know what? I said I was not going to say his name. I know Face of 47. I know 47. I know Mini 47. Mini 47 always gets thrown in by default because 47. And Face of 47 is always bringing him around. So Mini 47, sorry, not attacking a 4-year-old, but he by default, blame your daddy. Blame your pappy, and the only reason why he claiming you, Mr. Mini 47, is so that nobody don't shoot him in the head. Sorry, you are his human shield. That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick. Using your 4-year-old child as a human shield. Because if they shoot you in the back of the head, they gotta shoot through him. Because he's on your shoulders. If they shoot you from the side, it can go through his legs or through his little body. They shoot you from the front, you're gonna fall back, and your son is gonna fall. That's sick. That's sick. Anyhow, let me not digress. So that's why I say little Mini 47, because by default, his daddy brings him around. So he catches a stray every time. And he's the one that told the Face of 47 to shut the fuck up and then wiped his boogers on the desk. Not my words. I didn't tell the Face of 47 to shut the fuck up and that he's not really the president. I never said that to the Face of 47, but Mini 47 said it while 47, his daddy, was talking. I'm just saying, in the Oval Office. So, little Mini 47, he catches strays only because 47 in the Face of 47 brings him around. Vice 47 is also an ass. Next thing you know, he'll have to start claiming his kids in public. So, he did. I did forget about that story. When he was saying that him and his daughter went on a walk. You don't claim your daughter. I'm just saying, you only got her you only want people to see you walking with her because we said that you were just using your wife and your kids as token. I'm saying, I said token. Your wife and your kids are your token Indian people. Vice 47, you only bring out your wife and your child so that you can say fucked up shit. And then when people's like, oh my gosh, why would you say that? Oh, my wife's Indian. My wife's East Indian. My kids are half East Indian. Don't make your wife and your kids the token just so that you think that you got to pass. Because I'm putting her in it. Because Olivia of Live Life, when Stella with the boots, her mama, Liv says things about black people. Okay, I understand your daddy's black, but just because your daddy's black don't mean you have the right to say some of the stuff that you say. But I also am saying that just because your mama's white don't mean that you have the right to say anything against white people. And I feel like Stella with the boots is like my child's mix. I can say what I want to say. No. Your daughter, a black woman, black mother, black father, I will not down black people. One, because that's not me. That's not in my nature. If I'm talking about somebody and if it's downing them, it's not because of anything. It's not because of their religion. It's not because of their race. It's not because of, I might say something about looks, but you can change your looks. If it's something that you can't change, like if I'm shitting on people with blue eyes because I don't have blue eyes, okay, well, you can't change your eyes. So, no, I will not shit on people with blue eyes because that's something that you can't change. But if I say something about your hair, now, as long as, like, if it's your natural hair, like your natural hair color, then yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm wrong. But if you mislive life, decides to cut your hair and bleach it blonde when you were born with brown hair, yeah, I might talk about that. I'm not going to, but I could because your hair, your natural hair, is not bleached blonde. I'm just saying. So yeah, she caught a stray just because when I was thinking about Vice 47, when he uses his wife and his mixed kids as token East Indian people. And for him to be like, I can't be racist, my wife is East Indian. I can't be racist, my kids are mixed. No, you could still be racist. You could still be racist. I'm trying to think of who that was. Because it's somebody in my real life that their mom and grandmother was like deeply racist. Deeply racist. And it was like, and I'm thinking about the mother on this. That woman loved her daughter. Loved her daughter. But also hated her at the same time. And I'm only saying she hated her. She didn't say she ever hated her daughter. No, she loved her daughter. But she would just drop racial slurs as if it wasn't demeaning towards her child. When she had her child, like, on purpose. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, she got attacked, got pregnant, and kept her child. No, she was with the daddy. She was with other black men. But she also hated them. Like, she's like, her tongue was very loose when it came to racial slurs. But you are with said racial slurs. You are choosing to be with them. I'm trying to remember whose mama that was. I really cannot remember. Oh, this is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me. Because it's a girl that I grew up with. Or I knew when I was younger, let me say that. I want to say she was from South Knox. I really don't, I cannot remember. Oh man, it's making me mad. Because I remember the situation, but I don't remember who. Like, I remember because that was always in my head. Crap. But yeah, the girl was mixed. Her daddy was black. Her mama was white. But I don't know if her mama thought, oh well, my daughter's mixed, and I date, you know, I date and have kids by black men. So I could say what I want to say, but it's like, no, you can't. You can't. You can't. No. But that's how I feel Vice 47 does his kids. So he said, is that you, hen? That big squeal? Okay. I just want to make sure because I was going to say Ori's right there and Bisque right there, but if not you, I was going to go make sure Savannah was okay. So, what else was I saying? I was talking about Vice 47. Oh, about that man. And then they also took that man from his house. And then, like, I would think that could be considered kidnapping because they took him over the state line to Louisiana. I don't know. I think what I was coming on here really to say is about the Tesla stocks. Mm. Maybe, God willing, and God knows I am praying. I am literally praying. I'm not praying for anybody's downfall. I'm not. I am praying. I'm hoping. I'm wishing. I am putting all my faith to ask God, can you please give people what they ask for? I'm not wanting anybody to have bad luck. I want for everybody to get what they want. So when people voted for women to not get to be in the offices, I want that for them. I want them to not have women in offices. When people voted for legal and illegal immigrants to get deported, I want that for that person. So if somebody or them theirself and their family falls up under that, I want that for them. Now, I don't want that for everybody. I want that for them. I, Marquita, want equality for all. I want that for me. I want everybody to be treated with respect. I want everyone to be able to live the way that they want to live, if it is said legal. I want, if you want to be in a same-sex relationship, I want you to be in that same-sex relationship. I genuinely do want that because I am in a relationship. No, not the same sex, but if I was, I would want that for me, so why wouldn't I want that for you? Like, if they don't want me in my relationship, which at one time it was illegal, why would I not want, like, I want to be in my relationship, and so I want you to be in your relationship. Because just because our relationship preferences are different does not mean that mine is right and yours is wrong. No, they're both right. I'm not telling anybody who to date and what to do with their body. Because I don't want nobody to tell me who to date and what to do with my body. I didn't vote to take rights away. And rights, that's everything. Religious rights. I don't want to take that away from nobody. the right to their own body autonomously. I don't want anybody to lose that. I don't want that. I want everybody to do what they want with their own body. Because they are inside their body. You're not. You're not. So if you're telling, I use me as an example. If you tell me that I never had brain cancer, not cancer, shit, let me not put that on me. If you told me I never had brain surgery, I would tell you to your face, you a damn lie. I'm the one that was in bed for a whole month, June of 2015 till August of 2015. I'm the one that had headaches since July of 2021. Like I'm in my body. I know my headaches. I know what surgeries I had. And just because I might not look like I had brain surgery, I also don't look like I had gastric bypass, and I did. No, I'm not skinny. I never wanted to be skinny. I did not get gastric bypass to be skinny. I got it done, but I didn't get it to be skinny. I got it because they're like, that would take away your pseudotumor cerebri. That will make it so that you can have kids. Well, I end up had to get brain surgery. So, obviously, the gastric bypass made the 10th, 2010 did not take away my pseudotumor cerebri because I had double brain surgery July the 1st, 2015, 5 years after said gastric bypass. Okay, so my kids are 11, right? I didn't give birth to them. Wanted to, wish I did, but I didn't. So it didn't make me to be able to have a baby. But would I do it again? I probably, if I knew, like if I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't get the gastric bypass. Because my natural blood already makes it hard for me to absorb vitamins and nutrients. So I would not have gotten gastric bypass that would also make it hard for me to absorb vitamins and nutrients. So I wouldn't get it only for that aspect of it. The double brain surgery, or the brain surgery, let me say brain surgery because it was supposed to be one, would I have the brain surgery again? Knowing what I know now. I probably wouldn't. Because it didn't take the headaches away. It made them worse. And while I was in bed, July of 2015, like a woman that I considered my aunt, love her to death, literally. But she died. I didn't know until August, and she died in July. So I didn't get to go to her funeral because I didn't know that she died until July because I was in bed. But I know that, okay, like me knowing that, but I wouldn't get the surgery again unless I knew of somebody getting the surgery and it actually was great. But the only other person that I knew that have had a VP shunt, he was born with hydrocephalus. So he got it as a baby. and he's nonverbal, and he's autistic, and has other health problems. So his mama and brother, like, because like he was a twin, so his twin brother and his mama, they knew him, so they knew if he was in pain or whatever. So I don't know, because of course I didn't talk to him. I wonder how they're doing, Gary. Because they're what? How old would they be now? Like in their 20s? Yeah, right? Because I think when the girls was born, they were 13. I don't know. Yeah, they should be in their 20s. I wonder how they're doing. They were nice. But anyways, my biggest rant is it's so tacky that Trump is doing flea markets on the White House grounds. They don't want people to walk past the gate of the White House, but they let 47, or face of 47, they let him go out there and basically do an auction. The only thing that he didn't do was do the auction call, blah, 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 how they be, give me, I got 100, do I got 200, 200, do I got 300? That's the only thing he didn't do. He didn't do the auction call. But he literally did an infomercial. Yes, come on down to the White House City Motor and get yourself a Tesla. Basically, he did a car dealership commercial slash flea market on the White House ground, and he had a nerve to fix his mouth. That mouth of his. He had a nerve to fix that mouth of his. To say it is illegal to boycott Tesla. Okay, I won't boycott Tesla. But see, I'm going to have to buy that said Tesla that I'm not allowed to boycott with your banking account 47. No, not the United States banking account. With your personal, because I know you're poor. I know that you are, like, the only reason why that you're surviving is because you sold the rights to your name, which is very, very smart, because you can't sell anything else. But you sold the rights to your name, so you're making money, because if somebody wants to use your name or a business, they gotta pay you, which is very, very smart. So, if I'm not allowed to boycott a Tesla and I have to buy one, okay, give me your bank card. I know you probably don't got one, because I think they took yours when they took Rudy Giuliani. They took both of y'all bank cards and y'all checkbook, and so you find out how to give me said money to buy a Tesla that it's now illegal to boycott, that we have to buy one. Okay, so when you you know what, Elon got me. Elon, I'll buy one of your cars with your banking account. Just give me the interest off of your billions of dollars. I don't even need a billion. Just give me the interest. Whatever interest you made in the last hour, just give that money to me and I'll go and buy Tesla. I won't boycott it. I'll buy a Tesla. Just give me the interest off of the billions of dollars that you have. I don't even need none of the actual billion. I just want the interest off of it. Don't give that to me. Put that in my banking account, and I'll buy a Tesla. Is that a deal? To me, that's a great deal. That's a great deal. If I'm not allowed to boycott it, if I have to buy a Tesla, Elon is going to buy me a Tesla off the interest that he made on his money. Isn't that nice, guys? Isn't that just sweet that Elon is going to buy me a Tesla with the interest off of his billions of dollars? Thank you, Elon. You're such a sweetheart.